Hello again, Seyfi.
Hello, Tim. Growing as a human being, becoming more aware, more considered, kind. By growing and developing certain qualities within myself, then that allows me to get into a better relationship with my family, my friends, my partner. It allows me to contribute to the people I love in my life. But also learning, getting a better understanding of the world so that I can come into better relationship with the world I live in. In order to do that, I need to challenge my perceptions that I've inherited through my family, which don't always serve me. And I think friends are important because they sometimes point stuff out to you. Blue and brown. I guess it's the colour. It's the colour of nature as well. It's the colour of trees and wood, and so brown is quite earthy, and blue is the colour of the ocean. So now that I mention it, I kind of like the colour red as well. Then there's a kind of a vibrancy, like anger or sex. I think there's something about diversity, isn't there? You appreciate all colours. Maybe you appreciate all different types of people. I think I feel alive when I'm doing body work, when I'm doing yoga. And I think when I work with my body and my breath, and it's almost like it allows me to create space around my thoughts. It could also be cooking a good meal, when I'm immersed in writing an essay. If I get immersed and I have the right literature, and I get into a certain flow and ideas are kind of connecting, good communication with friends, having sex, dancing. But yes, there's a lot of things that bring me alive actually. I'm not really big on movies, although I do watch movies. Like, the movie on sugar was very informative and quite inspirational actually in terms of my relationship with sugar. And I think I've experienced a lot of anxiety in my life, and I've done a lot to manage my anxiety through yoga, meditation. A lot of what I do, in some ways, is about managing my anxiety. And eating sugar contributes to my anxiety. So yeah, my favourite film is that sugar film. I do feel like I connect with something. It's like when I do the Metta Bhavana, I know I can connect with something, but it's almost like there's something I can access which makes me feel loved, and therefore more able to be more loving to others. And I'm not sure what that something is. Well, I'm going to start sort of with maybe the external factors that maybe sort of come in. So maybe my family or cultural sort of upbringing, sort of being Turkish, having sort of parents from Cyprus. I always felt different being Turkish, and then maybe realising I was gay. Yeah, I think I'm concentrating on maybe difference, on being an outsider. I find it hard to answer this question because I feel very dependent upon what other people think of me in this moment. It's almost like actually, it's not for me to say what makes me me. It's for others. I'd like to say I'm the embodiment of love and light and clarity. I'm also the embodiment of hate and anger and lust. I like to think what bridges all of that or glues it is what makes me maybe me within the tensions and the conflicts is humour, playfulness. I grew up listening to arabesque. It's basically when people would move from the village to the city, somehow you never fully fit in. with that comes a certain pain. And all these like songs evolve from that. And this was depicted quite strongly by a Kurdish singer, Ibrahim Tatlıses, and a beautiful actress actually, Hülya Avşar. Anyway, so that kind of music of pain and, you know, like sometimes actually, let's bloody feel the misery of life. Well, the thing is, I have a lot of time actually on my hands, and sometimes I wonder, it's hard to know what it is I'm doing and whether I could be doing better. There's so many judgments. British culture is very much about, it's about time and tasks and, you know, there's that kind of ethic. There always seems to be something wrong around my use of time. I'd like to spend my time not worrying about how I'm spending my time. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, oh my God, just, you know, there's just something about him in Terminator. Part of me thinks I should be saying Gandhi or Martin Luther King. I would say Kemal Atatürk, founder of the modern republic. Then when I step back and look at it, then I think, well, you know, I can be very critical of these people as well. So I think it's dangerous when you sort of idolise someone. I'm quite conflicted around it. You know, the victim part of me is like, nothing's come easily, you know, in my life. It's been bloody hard work, you know.
Maybe that comes easily then.
Yeah. Maybe hosting people, trying to make people feel comfortable or at ease or welcome. Yeah, there's something around hospitality. Or maybe my line of work around, you know, working with teenagers. I feel other people's experience and I get curious, like, how can I help bring them out of that? Turkish food. I think Turkish cuisine is the best cuisine. I love being a vegetarian. Like one day, I'd love to open like a Turkish restaurant. And I'd love to cook and serve Turkish vegetarian food. Obviously, there's the two world wars, which were significant events. But before that, I'm interested in the Ottoman Empire. And you know how this kind of small family became leaders of, you know, a big part of Eastern Europe, you know, Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Greece, and you know, all of North Africa, Turkey, Middle East. Massive empire. The palace and the wealth and the politics, cutthroat nature of how they had to preserve power, its growth and its, you know, subsequent decline, and then the transition from empire into modern state, you know, through Kemal Atatürk. You know, that was quite a significant period, and you know, and Britain's involvement in that. You know, Winston Churchill, and you know, during the First World War, he messed up, didn't he? The Dardanelles. And it's interesting when I have these difficult periods, I think of Winston Churchill. We don't notice the failures of successful people. Like this man became prime minister, but he completely screwed up. Success is going from failure to failure without any loss of enthusiasm.
Yes.
Khalid Hosseini, a kite runner. I think I love the simplicity of the language. He captured the essence of it without over describing it. I think when you look at the markers of success, working on yourself and your mind, particularly when you're in those states of mind, doesn't appear. But actually, I'm actually really proud of how I've worked on my mind. I think with this awareness that I've created, maybe through Buddhism and yoga, you know, it really gives me a choice, you know, that I didn't have before. I think I used to act out unconsciously quite a lot, but now I feel like I can make choices, and I think my quality of life is better. And yeah, I am proud of my friendships. I do have good friends. Okay. Brace yourself, Seyfi. Brace yourself. Okay. The health of my loved ones. I'd love to prosper in my profession. So I want to be successful. I want to own a home. And romantically, I want to be in a stable, loving, respectful relationship, which is built on authentic, honest communication. I want to be somewhere where I'm accepting. The world is okay as it is, as long as my will to change it. I'm accepting of myself where I'm at, but within that, I'm still, driven to be successful. I think it's quite a rare opportunity to be able to explore yourself in this way. It's allowed me to go quite deep. I feel grateful to you for going through the effort of doing this. It indicates, the importance of friendship. I do have a good friendship with you that warms my heart. I feel what you're doing is an expression of your love.
So thank you very much.
Yeah, may you grow and prosper. Yeah, balls definitely bring me alive, actually.
So you don't, that's enough.
And I like nuts as well. Certain types of nuts. Brazil nuts.
You can stop now.
Hazelnuts. Peanuts are kind of nice too. All right. I masturbate a lot. I'm quite I like playing with myself. It's part of the playful.
Yes. Yes.
Part of my nature.
Playfulness. Yes.
No, joking aside.
It's not a joke. It's totally serious, isn't it?
I'm a wanker. Actually, when I think about it, you're my hero too. You always have been.
That's a better answer.
You always have been. Particularly the way you keep your room. Oh my God, I've never met a man whose room looks so good. Like there's a fine, you have that kind of more like sophisticated touch, the finer touches, and the emails, the consideration with which you write emails, and the way you articulate your thoughts so clearly.
You can stop now.
You are my hero. What comes easy to me? I get hard-ons very easily. I always have done. I can feel it moving as I'm speaking now.
That is a really good answer.
Thank you. Okay, stop the judgments. I don't want to be judged anymore.
Yes.
I feel like you're an Ofsted inspector. It's bringing me back. It's haunting.
Actually, it was an outstanding answer.
Oh my god! Yeah. The thing is, once you get to outstanding, the only way is down. Yes. I think I make a good lentil soup. I'm saying French now because the French are really proud of that, because I'm such a great cook. I'm so good. Oh my god, I'm so good. I know my recipe. What is Italian food? Pasta, and pizza, and they claim to have they've got top cuisine. French? What have the French got? Like onion soup. Like, what is onion soup? I'm sorry, onions and a bit of cheese on top. So I do not accept that the French and the Italians have got the top cuisines.